Good morning and welcome to my channel. Thanks very much for being here. This is a quick flick through of my angel journal that I finished at long last. I need to apologise for the lighting. I'm filming this on the morning of the shortest day of the year and I've got all the lights on and it's just about getting to be daylight, but I've got to go out, so I needed to get it done. So I hope it's okay. I am going to be reorganising my craft room over the Christmas period. It's one of the reasons I'm having a couple of weeks off, just to make it easier to access things and to sort out some lighting if I can. Anyway, I'll get on with this now. We've done a bit of this together. The cover was one of them. I've just tied it up with some sari silk. So you've seen how I've used that and done that. I did put some sari silk over the binding only because this got very fat as you can see. So we've got the front page and I've made a card out of the angel kit from Ruby and Pearl, and used some of their images in this. I've used a few kits which I will list below, but all to do with angels. I thoroughly enjoyed making this. I'm thinking of making a small version of it as well. You'll see how I've put this tab together and these tabs in a video that's coming out on Monday for Enchanted Dreams 71 Shop My Stash Challenge. Haven't done a lot to some of it. There's writing space here. This again was a piece from the Ruby and Pearl kit, and I've just put another piece on the back. I was using up scraps here that I had. That's the Eternal Guardians from Tailor Made Journals. Just decorating the flap. That again, I've just decorated the flap there. And these are the Snow Angels from Tailor Made Journals. Oh, and I've got a little bit overboard with the golden glitter in some places. Because this isn't just for Christmas. Angels aren't just for Christmas. They're for any time of the year. So this is just packaging, a gold doily, and I've dipped this in some glitter as well, which just fits nicely and pokes out gently from the paper bag. Again, more glitter. Sorry, I've done quite a bit of glitter. I've got into this now. You'll see this probably into some more journals. I've backed in a scrap of old book page and one of the tags from the kit. And again, this was from Ruby and Pearl, as was this. And again, I've put that onto some old book page. That was from Lisa and Olive's, their little French tags. And then when I've got scraps like this of words, I've kept them just to decorate. Put some texture paste on there through a stencil. Page from the kit. I can't remember if this is, I think this was Ruby and Pearl. Again, a tag I made, and this was using some scraps up from when I was, what was I making? It was another video, can't remember now, but I used the scraps up for that, from that. And I've got a paper towel ruffle, and I found this in my stash jar, and just put a whale tail tab again from some of the scraps left over. That goes in there. It's been backed tea dye paper there. This flips out. I did this flip, and again a Ruby and Pearl image, which is just backed. Some tissue. I've put this paper bag, white paper bag, not glassine. I've done a bit of collage on the front. This is some Florentine paper, and inside I've just put one of the snow angels, which I've put Inca gold around the edge, so he fits in there. This piece of sari silk, again used from another scrap from Ruby and Pearl. I just put a snow angel on with a bit of lace, and this is from Norway, and it's a laundry tag piece of vintage ephemera. It hasn't got a date on, but it's looking pretty old, so I just slotted that into there with this. Now this, I can't remember where I saw it. I saw a flip through and they'd done it, and I can't remember where I saw it, and I do apologise, but I thank whoever came up with the idea. It's putting a piece of paper over, so there's 2 tuck spots either side if you want to, and then putting eyelets through, and I've put a CD cover in that I've embossed, and inside put a card, again another image from Ruby and Pearl, and I'll leave that and do that later, and just again using up scraps, and I've just attached it with some string there. And this is just a glassine envelope plain that I've just left plain and just put a quick card in there. But again, you could use, this is again a great spot for putting things in. Another tab with an angel. This is a vintage from 1957 vintage French envelope I've put on here, and I've got a bit of vintage French, yes, from a Saints book I've put in there. Some angel wings that I've gilded with that Inca gold, and a doily, tea dyed doily I've put in there. So there's some bits there for you to decorate yourself. And this is just some cards from the kits, the various kits that I've used, and just slotted them into that pocket. This one, this is the Florentine paper. It's gorgeous. I love that. I wish I could get some more of that. And then I've just made a journal card here. You would need to put some paper on the back there, but this is from 1897 Encyclopedia Dictionary Spanish, and there's some tulle with gold swirls on, and again an image from the kit and another scrap, not an image, yeah, an image from the Ruby and Pearl papers. I've taken a lot of the images from there and put that in there. Oh, I know where those offcuts were from. Last Saturday's video, just remembered. For the trifold, you'll see in a minute. A textured paste library card that's been tea dyed, put in there, and a tag that we've already made goes in there. You've seen that using the mica, no, not the mica spray, it was the Distress Spritz. I'm going to do some more of them over Christmas. Page from the kit, vintage ledger, again with one of the tags we've already made. Straw paper. This is some brow paper, which I think I did put on. I've just put a card in. I've got printed some definitions onto fabric, so I've just put that on there. Abide, a doily, little pattern doily, I thought went okay in there. And then this is just a little tag from the kit. Oh, one of the other things I forgot to say I've done, I don't know, I'll check, but I have used some of St. Paul's French seals and then embossed them on the back of the tags. I haven't done it on these. I've left them. Well, I'll try and remember to see which ones I've done it on. That's the centre spread. I really love that. This side is a piece of that Gothic German paper from 1860. I've just cut out an angel for one of the tags and put that on there, and we've done that already together. And I've used a pocket from the lace masterboard I made, and these words came with the kit from Heavenly Angels. I made a long envelope, but I actually haven't put anything in there. I've left that empty. One of those tags we've already made in the ephemera video. Page from the kit. That's the little folio we made last Saturday. And this is where some of this paper came from. So you've seen how to do that. I will link all the other previous videos below. A tag, again, one we made already from the kit, and the bits and pieces that I've got there. And then some handmade paper. Again, I've put this together, image from Ruby and Pearl, bit of faux tape, just backed onto some coffee paper and grunged up. This is just a piece of, again, Ruby and Pearl did this, swiping across some watercolour, metallic watercolours on coffee paper. That fits on there. And that's from, again, a communion book, French communion book, some French paper, and then just an image from the snow angels, which I've clipped on with one of these gold clips here. And then just a piece of embossed paper on the back there. In this tuck is another image from the angel kit. And then I folded it over, backed it with some tea-dyed paper, and there's just a couple of tags in there that I've put together. These are a great way of using up scraps you've got. I've left that blank, and that here we have more glitter. Do love the glitter. I'll leave that, do that in a minute. And then that's just again, I made this sort of small journal card using up the scraps again. And this is an authentic stamp from a vintage document from 1870, I believe-ish. And I hadn't used it, but I kept it. Bit of embossed paper and some wings from angel wings from Graphics Fairy. Some more papers, and here I've just put a pocket, again just using a scrap of paper, and I've stamped, I'm just checking for the stamps, and I've stamped the sample French label, French seals on here, and just put them onto some blank tags. That slots in there. In here, again, using up those scraps, I've just cut out an angel and put a bit of lace on to go in this pocket. There. These are blank. Here, again, I've got a paper clip, and I've got a piece of, this is printed double-sided. I've just grunged up and put a vintage. I've been keeping this. I thought it was quite good because there's a lot of angels on there. A vintage photo with a rusted, whoops, that way around, with a rusted paper clip and a bit of tulle on the paper clip there. And then on this side, this is what I've been doing, is embossing the backs of the tags, and then that just slots in there. Another tab, page from the kit, and then another vintage, this one is Spanish from 1907 envelope, and in that I've put, this is acrylic paint on an tea-dyed index card, and then just two cards from the kits, and again another definition on fabric, and these have been embossed as well. There's quite a few others that have been embossed, but I don't see, I forgot to look for them. Anyway, that's my angel journal. I hope you've enjoyed that, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell and the thumbs up. It would be very much appreciated and helps my channel. This will be available over the Christmas period in my Etsy shop. I hope I get it up in time. It won't be up for Christmas. And as I said, angels aren't for Christmas, aren't just for Christmas. Speak to you all again soon. Thank you. Have a good Christmas. Bye.